Not those guys again.
You're listening to Ramble, Record, Repeat.
The audio level bars.
The bouncy bars. Yes, the audio level bars.
The Banshee Bears.
The bouncy bars. Ooh, I hear a psst. I love you.
Nah, I'm just having an
Oh, are you? I got a bubbly going here.
This is which one is this? Blueberry pomegranate.
Oh, nice. Those are good. I got cherry bubbly.
I don't like cherry.
No, I go through fits where I flip between the different types I like. I'm on a cherry kick. Yeah, I'm on a cherry kick right now.
You mean like, I don't know if fits is the word you're thinking of.
Yeah, like I'll go through a fit where I only want cherry.
Phase.
Yeah, okay, phase works better.
Like a fit is something a kid throws when he doesn't get what he wants.
That's true, yeah. Well, maybe I would throw a fit if I didn't get the kind I wanted.
I go through fits when I'm drinking this. So I'm like, I've had enough of this blueberry one. Me. Have a fit.
Pretty much.
No, Chris, no. Man, so I had a couple Karens on my bus.
Oh,
No, like not towards me, towards other people. Not wearing,
like where you hear the conversations?
Yeah, not wearing masks and stuff and arguing back and forth. And then I'm like, you know what? They should have a TV show when it's like three Karens and they live together and they're just constantly arguing.
Isn't that already like the Housewives of Beverly Hills or whatever, one of those shows?
I know, but the show would be called Karen's Cubed because it's three Karens.
Ooh,
right?
Okay,
you got the theme song too.
Yeah, I like
it's
it.
Karen's and Karen and Karen, caring about you. Da-na-na-na. And like do it like all 80s style, like Full House or Family Matters. I would watch that. They're all just yelling at each other, asking to speak to each other's managers. But yeah, they were just like, people are so grumpy. Oh my God, so grumpy.
It's, you know what? Even in our area, I just saw a post on Facebook where there's a bakery in Elmville. You may have gotten stuff from there before when you visited us, but they make really, really good donuts in there, like homemade donuts. And I guess somebody went into the store and didn't have a mask on.
Okay.
And so the employees said, "Can you please put a mask on, sir?" And he kind of ignored them. And then he walked up to the counter with goods to buy, and they're like, "Can you please put a mask on here? We can even give you one if you don't have a mask." And he refused. He's like, "I just want to buy these. If we just do this, I would have been gone already. Please let me buy them." And they're like, "We even offer curbside pickup, sir. We'd be more comfortable if you just leave the store, please, and we'll bring it out to you." And then, so I don't know if I don't think he ended up buying what it was, but he left the store. But then he went and left a bad review on their Facebook page and basically left a 1-star review saying health discrimination or something along that lines. But the owner of the store made this beautiful rebuttal to them on their bad review on like how he's following compliance. He wants his employees to feel safe, so on and so forth. And then I guess Google ended up removing the bad star review, which was nice. But it had like over 100,000 likes on social media and stuff. It was nice to see.
Like, so his comment had the likes, not
his comment. Yeah,
okay,
not the bad review. His comment. Yeah,
that's good though, because people. Oh man, I know we talk about this every goddamn episode, but I guess it's the only way we can vent about it, really.
Exactly.
Like I had someone on my bus this week. Like, so this week I did 9 days straight without a day off, just because that's how it was a shift, like a board change. So I get different days off every 6 weeks. And I had Sunday, Monday, the previous board, and this board I have Thursday, Friday. So it just worked out that unfortunately I had to work 9 days straight without a day off. Not a big deal. It was just long.
Yeah.
And I was doing 112, the West Mall. And earlier in the day, a woman came up to me and she said, "I pushed 2 of the buttons back there and it doesn't seem to be alerting the chime." And we passed my stop. I go, "I'm really sorry. Can I drop you off here?" She's like, "Yes." And I go, "Well, thank you very much. I'm going to sign it in at the end of the day because that's all I can do. They're not going to get me a new bus for 2 buttons not working." So going about my day, thought nothing of it. Everything was going fine. And then I see a kid, not a kid, probably like teen, maybe a little older, get up and walk to the back doors. So in my head, I'm like, oh, he probably pushed one of the broken buttons and it didn't alert me. So I pulled over and I stopped and I opened the door. And he goes, "Did I look like I pushed the effing button?"
Ooh.
And I go, well, I said, no, I don't know. I go, I've been told I have 2 broken buttons back there, and I didn't want you to miss your stop. So I just assumed and I stopped. He's like, shut the hell up and just keep driving. And I sat there for a second and I said, if you're going to talk to me like that, get off my bus. I'm not like, I guess, just also having so many days on. I was just fed up and I'm like, I'm not a piece of shit. Don't talk to me like I'm a piece of shit. I was trying to be nice. Right. So then he comes up to the front and he starts just swearing at me. He's like, just drive the damn bus. TTC hires the stupidest people. Drive the damn bus. And I said, sir, if you're going to continue talking like this, I am not driving the bus any further. So either calm down or get off the bus. He goes, I am so tired of this pandemic. And he looked like he was going to cry.
Oh, geez.
He grabbed my transfers and just started ripping them and throwing them all around the bus. Then he walked off the bus. And in my head, I'm like, oh no, my transfers. I have another stack of 600 right here. So I just called it in and I let him know that he ripped 100 transfers just so that when I sign the bus in and they see that there's 100 transfers missing, they don't go, hey, what happened with these 100? Just so that there's like a note of it. But I'm just like, you know what, dude? We're all fucking tired of this pandemic. It doesn't give you the right to be a dick farmer about it.
Yeah, I know.
It's funny I didn't swear when I was saying what the kid said. Yeah, I just.
But yeah, yeah.
But yeah, man.
Keeping it all PG until it's you actually.
Until it's me swearing. I don't want anyone to think badly of this little dick farmer. You know what I'm saying? But like, we're all tired of it, man.
We are.
It doesn't give you the right to be an asshole.
No, well, no. I mean, who knows? Maybe, obviously, there's more to the story that we don't know about his background. But I get it. Yes, you
don't
even
matter.
regardless,
you
you don't act that way.
Like, do I go
somebody.
I don't go to people's work and go, you know what? Why do they serve hot dogs in batches of 12 and only buns in bags of 8?
Yeah, exactly.
Why? And then start ripping up with the hot dog. No. I'm like, okay, well, I got to buy an extra bag of hot dog buns. It's stupid, but I do it. Right?
Yep. No,
we're all going through it. We're all, dealing with it. So to that dick farmer, go fuck yourself. If you're listening randomly. But man, yeah, like it's just, people are interesting. That's all I got to say. So interesting. And another thing, how do you have your first COVID shot before me?
Oh, not only my first, I'm booked for my second.
Before
very,
I even
soon.
get my first. Actually, the day before I get my first. It's good that you're getting it.
Yes.
So have you grown an extra testicle or penis on your forehead?
Not that I've felt or seen yet.
Do you beep when you fart?
You know what? I have been getting some better range on my cell phone lately, so.
That's good that you got it.
Yes.
I booked myself in finally. Ashley will be able to book herself in on Friday.
Oh, sweet. Okay, that's good.
But we just want to make sure that it's okay with the pediatrician before we do.
Of course.
She's still breastfeeding.
Yeah, of course. You gotta cover all your bases. Right?
But I also said for her not to get it on the same day as me, just in case I take a bad reaction to it.
Yeah, I don't want it. It's hit and miss. So
right.
yeah, last thing you want to do is have you both KO'd with the little ones to take care of. Yeah.
Because it's not like we can go, Stanley, take care of Nathan. Nathan, take care of Stanley.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, we lucked out. Where Paula and I both got our first vaccine, and we got an email saying, I guess they've got a bunch of extra vaccines that are kind of available in certain areas now. And they're like, once you've reached 21 days, between 21 and 28 days of your first vaccine, you can go ahead and book to come in and get the second one.
That's good.
So we booked it today. I go the day before you get yours, I guess you said, right?
Yeah.
And I'll be fully vaccinated before summer really begins.
I'm going to try and get everyone so I can be immune to everything. It's like the Infinity Gauntlet. I got to get each of the Infinity Gems. I got to get each of the immunizations to become and just go up to people like
you may want to pass on the AstraZeneca though.
Yeah, I don't want that one either. That one I heard it gives men moobs. At least that's what I'm gonna say. Oh, actually, the vaccine's giving me moobs.
I
You
got
already
moves from these.
You already had those. But how are you on the Marvel movies? Because this episode
Ooh.
is not about Marvel movies, just because he's
No,
not done.
no, I'm not done. We're so damn close.
That's fine. I don't want to rush it because it's going to be a good episode.
It's going to be an awesome episode. So if I do Marvel movie orders here, we may actually get one in tonight. We'll see how tired I am when we're done recording and all that stuff. But let me just see here. So
And the grand total is 6. We've watched 6.
I have watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 so far.
That's not bad.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to go.
Okay, you can do that.
Oh yeah, easily. Because if we watch them every other night or so, which we've been, and sometimes on the weekends, although we're going to be up north, we'll watch like double features. But we're on the home stretch of all the goodness. Like we just finished Spider-Man: Homecoming. That's the last one we watched.
That was a good one too.
It was very good. So then next we got Doctor Strange, Black Panther, Thor Ragnarok, and then we got Infinity Wars, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Endgame, and Far From Home. So it's all quality. No crap.
It's all killer, no filler.
Exactly. So I'm very excited, and it's. I know we're gonna talk about this when we do that Marvel episode, but I'm gonna just because it's fresh in my mind. It's cool watching them in order because you see all the connecting.
Are you watching the end credit scenes too?
I have been for the most part.
Yeah, because everyone
but,
has one, and they kind of tie into the next movie.
But it's cool because I forgot of the connection with Civil War to Black Panther. Yeah. Right, because that's where he's introduced, and the vibranium, is that what it is?
Yeah, the shield,
yeah, and all that stuff. So I totally forgot. It's cool to see that all.
Marvel does a really good job of interconnecting things.
Yeah. So that's more of a tease for when we do the Marvel, which potentially I would say should be our next episode after this. I don't see how I won't get through 7 movies between then and now.
And I've already been through WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll get through that when we record, but that's fine.
No, that's fine. That's like that's phase 4. That's a different saga. The one you're watching right now is the Infinity Saga. So.
And did you watch the preview for Black Widow?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Doesn't that look good?
Yeah, I like.
I'm very excited.
David Harbour as what's his name? God damn it, we're terrible with names. Half of the episodes is what's his name?
What's his name? What's her name? Who's that?
Red Guardian.
Oh, yes.
Is it bad when you were counting the amount of Marvel movies you watched? For some reason, I started thinking of the Freddy nursery rhyme.
Oh, 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you.
You know the other one? 3, 4, better lock
your door. 5, 6, get your crucifix.
And then it goes 9, 10.
8.
And it just goes 9, 10.
7, 8, stay up late.
Oh, yeah.
9, 10, never sleep again.
Yeah. That was good. I love that. That was really well done.
Yep.
But you're going to like that. I heard a little birdie named Chris told me you watched finished Invincible.
Oh my God. So, okay, let's do this right now. Without spoilers, I'm gonna screw you up right now. Random recommendation.
Ramble, record, repeat. Random recommendation.
Say that 5 times fast. Come on, I dare you.
No.
My random recommendation is to watch Invincible.
That was mine last episode.
I know. So because I finished Invincible and it was so damn good and your recommendation was so amazing, if people haven't listened to that from the last episode, they need to listen to it from me from this episode. So double.
Look how excited he is.
I know. You can see my spikes in my audio. Double.
The spikes in your audio are your nipples protruding.
Yeah. Oh, man. I went from like 8 to 12. But yes, because we both random recommended it, everybody that's listening has to watch it. If you are a fan of comics and superhero movies
and gore,
must watch it. And gore, and even then, even if you're not a fan of gore, it's still doable. Like
if you like Robert Kirkman, so the creator of Walking Dead, like the comic and the show, this is his other comic that they made into a show.
Yep.
The only thing I'll say about the show is the art style is a little lackluster. There's some scenes where like they just put like a still frame and like they move the background, but there's other scenes when it's like a fight and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It really isn't. I get what you're doing. It's
I'm
artsy.
picky. I'm picky.
It's artsy. Yeah.
But
yeah.
J.K. Simmons as Omni-Man.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah. Everybody that's in it, and I do agree with you. I don't like what's her name.
the girlfriend.
Yeah.
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 Oh, sorry. That is the trying to escape my body. Yeah, it's a very, very good show.
But it's if you're like me and you like all of the different heroes and villains that are out there, like I love seeing like the I mean, this is kind of a spoiler, but whatever, it's not that bad. Is like I liked when there was all the different type of heroes they were showing, and there was like the elephant guy, although I think he was a bad guy, Elephant Man or whatever. Like I love seeing different creatures and heroes and things that they come up with. That's me. I've always said that when we've talked about these things. Like
I'm going to say one name.
Love it. Okay.
Battle Beast.
Battle Beast, yes.
That guy was ridiculous.
Right? Yeah. So, yes.
And everyone's cool in it. So if you like the show or not like the show, but like those kind of a thing, definitely do not watch it with children.
No.
It is gory. There is
swearing. I had it on one night when Molly was going to bed, and it's like dropping F-bombs and swears, and I'm like trying to turn the TV down a little bit.
Blood everywhere. It's so good though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's really good. And they paced it really nicely. Like the beginning was slow, and then it and then they ended it.
The last 2 episodes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. And they're go ahead.
No,
go. I was just gonna say there are certain characters too that I'm like, I wonder what's going to happen there with Sir. And you and I can talk offline when we're done.
Yeah,
I have a few things that I don't want to spoil it for anybody because it's so new
when
it's deserved
Jesus
to be watched.
shows up.
Oh yes,
and he turns all the water into pickles, homemade pickles. It's your neighbor, Chris.
Yeah.
No, it's a good show. Fuck, now I gotta think of a random recommendation.
Oh, you didn't even have one?
No, I generally have 3 or 4 in my head, and then by the time we go to do the random recommendation, I've like been bouncing it around back and forth.
I jumped the gun.
You did. It's okay though. I've done that to you like once or twice.
Yeah.
What haven't I've done video games? I'm gonna do another video game actually because this one is on my list. If you haven't played it, they're just releasing it, I believe, on the 14th of May, and it is the Mass Effect Trilogy on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and whatever the new Xbox is. They've redone it. They've kind of like how, with the Uncharted trilogy, how they kind of, when they redid it in HD, they kind of tweaked the gameplay and they made it a lot cleaner. Stuff that was issues in the previous games, they got rid of it. Same thing with the Mass Effect trilogy. I love Mass Effect, even more than KOTOR, even more than Knights of the Old Republic. And that is my random recommendation because I have bought it. I am waiting for it to get here. I bought it the day they announced the pre-release.
Yeah, well, you I knew you're a huge fan of it. I remember you saying, we talked about it before, and you're like, the second they release it for new gen, I'm going to get it.
And I did. I'm just waiting.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. I hate ordering from Amazon when you do a pre-order sometimes because I pre-ordered it. I paid for it all. I want it on the day that it gets released. No, I'm getting it on the 20th.
Yeah,
I gotta wait 6 days.
6, that many, eh? Normally we're just the weekend we have to wait when we do that.
Well, they might change it, but a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah. My guess is you'll get it normally it ships on the Friday and you'll get it on the Monday.
It's such a good game. Oh my god, it's such a good game. So yes, that's my recommendation. If you've never tried Mass Effect, please give it a shot. I've never lied to you yet. I've told you all the truth about everything. I'm Fraser Howell and I endorse this message.
And thank you for listening to my TED Talk.
No, I'm running for a political. My political party would be the Party.
Party.
And we would just listen to the song that Party Boy from Jackass.
Listen to
from
Jackass. Yeah. It's not going to be the Venga Boys.
And I'm just going to be dancing around in a Speedo with a bow tie. And my slogan will be "No promises," because I don't make promises because I don't keep them.
I like it.
See, you'd vote for me. I get 1 vote. It's a pity vote.
I'd vote for you for sure, hands down.
I get a pity vote. That's fine. I'll take it. You know, I noticed sometimes when I talk, I sound like what's his name? I keep want to say Eugene Levy, but not John Lovitz
I can see that.
from
yeah,
The Critic.
From
They're
The
just
Critic.
like, I'll
You
take
stink.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it stinks. And I'm
Yeah.
like, so I just sound like a short, fat, balding Jewish movie critic. Hooray!
Yeah. Oh.
So what is this
excuse
episode
me.
about? What is this episode? We're really just letting it all go now. We used to like mute our burps. Now we're not muting. We're not muting.
I'll edit that out.
You can't edit that out. That reverberated the world. Was reverberated a word?
Yeah.
The world. So since we're not talking the Party Boy song again, my running mate Chris, his slogan is also no promises,
Exactly.
but also no woman, no cry. But yeah, what's this episode about, Chris? Since it's not about Marvel, and you throw me off my game by random recommendationing me early, and to be honest, I don't really have much to contribute to this episode.
So this is it. So Kevin, from the Retro Fandango podcast, Buried on Mars. So I was talking to him in the Discord for his podcast, which I already said that. And I'm just going to see if I can see that conversation. I'm just opening it up here. But basically, he said he was listening to our episode where we talked all about stupid things we did.
Yeah.
And
the
how
drunk
we were,
episode.
The drunk episode, yeah. And what was his comment? He goes, I have 20 minutes left in your drug episode. So he called it our drug episode. And he goes, I have things to say.
Because he did bring it up in his podcast.
Well, and then that's the next step is after that. They talked about it in their episode a couple episodes ago. And he mentioned how he didn't know some of the terminology we were using. So, I mean, so for example, this is the one I'm going to go with right now is he didn't know what the term hotbox was. Hotbox.
Hotbox,
so,
that's really easy.
Yeah, well, that's what it is.
It's when you put lighter fluid in a woman's downstairs, and you light it on fire.
Now you're just going to confuse the people.
Hotbox is when you're in a car with other people that are going to be partaking in marijuana, and you all close your windows, and then you proceed to smoke said marijuana, and you fill the car with the smoke and just get progressively more and more high because you're doing secondhand.
Yeah, and you don't open the doors or the windows.
And then when and then they open the window and like a billowing wall of smoke comes out.
Watch the scene in Scary Movie, the first Scary Movie, where not Marlon Wayans, one of the Wayans brothers or whatever he is in it, and he gets out of the car and opens the door, and it's just a huge giant puff of smoke that comes out.
Yeah,
that is hotboxing.
And then what was the other one? Buckets or rockets?
Well, so I kind of got to correct him here, is because I think I said I couldn't remember what it was called. If there was something called rockets,
you did. You said you didn't.
And
know
then
if it
I
was
corrected
rockets,
myself.
But it's buckets.
It is buckets. Yeah, I don't think rockets is actually something.
No, it's just a bucket.
It's just
bomb.
buckets. Yes, and a bucket is you basically take a pop bottle, kind of like a big 2-liter pop bottle. You cut it in half, or even just the bottom off.
Oh yeah, I just cut the bottom off.
And then you put tinfoil on the top. You put your marijuana on it. You burn it until it fills up. Then you take the tinfoil off, put your lip on it, and you force it down into a bucket of water, which then forces it up into your lungs.
Yeah.
And you just get really high really fast.
You know what the best way to describe this is? Like chugging a beer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or have you ever strawed a beer?
No.
So strawing a beer is even faster than... Here, I am contributing to this episode, then I have something you don't know. You take a straw and you put it down to the bottom of your beer bottle.
Okay.
Just so that it's slightly lower or higher than the bottom of the... You don't want it touching the bottom of the bottle.
You need a little bit of room.
Yeah,
Yep.
Then you make sure that the straw comes up out of the bottle. And if you can have a bendy straw, it's even better. So then you bend it over the side.
Yep.
So that it's facing the bottom as well. So it just looks like a hook.
Yep.
You wrap your hand around it, holding the straw, making sure you don't crush the straw. Then you proceed to chug the beer. And what happens is it forces the air out the straw so you don't.
Oh, damn.
And it goes,
okay.
It's almost like shotgunning, but like faster.
Wow. Yeah,
And
where they
we
would.
used to straw beer, like all, that's what we called it, strawing beers. Like, all
And
the
I guess
time.
you would use a bottle to straw, not a can.
You would never use a can. It wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Like you need
Because a
the-
can, you would
Yeah.
what you just said.
It's like funneling.
gun it. You'd
It's
not
like
gun it.
shotgunning it. Yeah.
Shotgun the beer. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's like
Okay.
funneling without having the big funnel apparatus.
Okay.
Yeah. So similar to that, it's just getting the most, and I guarantee you, after every time someone did buckets, it's buckets or bucket bong, but buckets for short. You coughed your lungs out, and you generally only did it once
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
a session at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what that is.
So
And
not
rockets.
yeah, rockets
I don't-
is a
like,
candy.
is a candy, or red rockets is
Oh,
something from
we
South
don't-
Park.
we don't want red rockets.
Red rocket.
Red rocket.
For those of you that don't know what Red Rocket is, go watch South Park.
Yeah, we can't.
This isn't a sex ed episode.
Yeah, I'm actually just trying to look up now to see if there is a rocket way to smoke marijuana.
I don't think so, but it's a delicious candy.
Yeah, although in the States they're called Smarties.
No.
Yeah,
Then what are Smarties called in the States?
Smarties they don't have Smarties in the States.
Is that Canadian only?
Yes.
Really? Because I would be glad to give those away. Because M&Ms are the far superior candy-coated chocolate.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I should read this.
What? Is it porn?
So I looked up rocket on Urban Dictionary,
Yeah.
and the description of a rocket is a large metal dildo, usually being propelled by a chemical reaction between O2 and H2, and if large enough can kill anyone up to a 2-mile radius. Sometimes these are used to carry nuclear warheads or even people to the pussy in question. What? What? I'm so confused.
Well, you never trust Urban Dictionary, dude.
Yeah, okay. So rocket, a device for smoking cannabis, consists of a bottle, plastic bag, sellotape.
Really? I've never done
Yeah.
rockets.
I've
only done
I don't
buckets.
know. Yeah.
Buckets and hot boxing. So then, you kind of we went into it, but what is this episode about?
So I wanted to talk about just other slang and different words, because not everything that is slang or different words is related to marijuana and smoking and drinking. There are normal things, or maybe they're not so normal. But I know in our family, more from my father-in-law, we've got weird words for whatever reason that when Paula was a kid that her dad used to describe things. So I thought we would do an episode on other slang terms or just different words for different meanings.
See, I had a really hard time with this one because
Okay.
when I was thinking of things that were slang, they didn't seem like slang to me because
Because
I've used them
Use
so much,
them, right?
right? Like,
Well,
so
even something like dude or things like that, or cool.
We have, like-
that's slang, right?
we also have like the Howls have the Howl call. We call it the Howl call.
Okay.
Because when I was a kid, I couldn't whistle. Like I can whistle now, but you know when you would call someone, you go,
Yep. Oh yeah.
hopefully that wasn't. No, not the cat calling.
Oh.
Well, you'd be like trying to get someone's attention.
yeah.
So I couldn't whistle. So when I was a kid, I go hoot like that, and everyone in the family just started doing it. So
Oh,
that
really?
became the Howl call. Like
Okay.
no one would whistle; they would just go hoot. So that was
That's kind of
slogan.
cool. I
And
like
then
that.
when I lived with my roommates, there's another one of them stories that involved
Oh.
alcohol and pot. But we just ate a bunch of Burger King, and we were baked, and we were sitting there, and you know when you sit on something that just amplifies the sound, like if you sat on a piece of sheet metal, or
Yeah.
I didn't say I was sitting on sheet metal, but I just sat. We were sitting on the chairs that were those like reclining plastic chairs, Adirondack chairs, I think they're called, like
Okay.
the leaning back ones. And I
Yep.
was sitting in one, and I let out a fart. It was like "Bwarp." And my friend goes, "Man, it sounds like your ass was saying brunts." So for that whole duration we lived together, and still to this day, we don't call them farts. We're like, "Oh, I just brunced really hard." It's brunts was what we called farting.
Oh my!
And
I
that
love
was-
it.
Yeah, that was one of our, and I guess Tom Lopez
Tom Lompus. Yeah, I still don't get that one.
I just heard it on the radio and I thought it was funny. So
It is
using
very funny. I
Yeah.
love it. You stole it, but that's okay. Make it your own.
It's Dick and Balls, Tom Lompus.
Tom Lompus. I love
So
it.
give me some of yours. Maybe it'll like jog my memory.
Well, these are all from Paula's family. I don't get it, but anyway, so
I don't get it.
they call chocolate bars a babach. Yeah, chocolate bars are a babach.
You're a babach.
A pickle is a sagol.
A seagull?
A sagol.
Really?
Thagol.
Seagull?
Who wants a thagol?
That is
yeah.
definitely peculiar.
Yeah. They used to. This one I don't get, but so if you're clipping your toenail or your fingernail, probably toenail's better because it'll be a bigger size, and you take your toenail clipping and then you like turn it sideways and you take it and like put it on somebody's skin and like rub it against. You know what I mean? Like dig it into them. That's called a hyggy durgy. A hyggy durgy. Come here. I'm gonna give you a hyggy durgy.
It sounds like something Roddy Piper would say.
Hyggy durgy.
Hyggy durgy.
Yeah.
Hardy tardy tardy.
Well, that's more Irish there.
You're Irish.
What was the other one? There's a babach, hyggy durgy, a thagol.
Is that Steven Seagal?
Thagol.
Wow, these never heard these.
There's a few more. What's that one? It's
You weren't prepared for this episode.
no, I am prepared. I just my mind's going blank now. There was my brother-in-law when he was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old. He used to, before he would go to bed, they had a book full of like not nursery rhymes, but like the fables. So like Hansel and Gretel was one of them, right? What are those fables called? They're not
nursery rhymes. Right?
Yeah, whatever they are, but it was Hansel and Gretel. But he couldn't say Hansel and Gretel. And I'm trying to remember what he would say instead. So he would say it, and his mom would flip through the books until it was like, no, not that. I want. And then eventually he would get to where it was Hansel and Gretel. Oh, I gotta find out. This is gonna be horrible. Let me message Paula.
So then I'll take over because you just made me think of one.
Okay.
Do you know the movie Bed Knobs and Broomsticks?
Yes.
So when my brother was little, he could not say Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, but that was one of his favorite movies. So he always called it Boom Dick Dicks. I want to watch Boom Dick Dicks. We're like, that's another movie. But yeah, that was what he wanted to watch. And then he also came up, I guess, with slang for people's names.
Okay.
So my dad's middle name is Vernon.
Mm-hmm.
But my brother couldn't say Vernon. So whenever he was mad at my dad, he called him Herman.
Really?
Yeah, so Herman stuck.
Okay.
And to this day, my dad's email is Herman Howell.
That's funny.
Yeah, and then my aunt Lib, or her full name is Elizabeth, but we just called her Lib or Libby. He couldn't say Lib or Libby, so he called her Wooby. And to this day, she's Aunt Wooby.
Aunt Wooby. Aunt Wooby.
Yeah, so just things that stick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He had no problem saying my name because he was always angry at me.
What's when I was a kid, I remember, I guess I couldn't pronounce it properly, so the living room was the Vringavroom. I couldn't say living room, so I called it the Vringavroom.
Was this just from you working under houses and digging out sand too much? You gave yourself heat stroke?
No, I was very, very young when this would
okay.
happen. My brother still makes fun of me to this day. He's like, he can't pronounce the living room. He calls it the Vringavroom.
You just look at him like, you son of a bitch.
Oh, and then another one that was from Paula's is a popsicle is called a pecalos.
So you could say pickle.
No, pecalos.
But it's pickle. Pickle's the first.
No, it's pecalos, pecalos. So when you want a popsicle, you say that. Who wants a pecalos? And then you got to sing the song. Pecalos,
so it's just
pecalos.
Like, really? That sounds like a lot of fun, though.
Yeah, well, it's just weird. Like, and over the years, with being with Paula and that she's said these to me and I've learned them. And then, like I said, there's the skalf. That was a new one to me, like recently, that I'd never heard them use before.
You know what? This
yeah.
sounds, the more and more I hear this, the more and more I think Paula's family is an alien race coming to take over the Earth.
Ooh.
And that's their language.
Ooh, maybe.
And you're going to be spared because you're boinking her.
Oh yeah. She hasn't. She saw my message, but she hasn't responded to me.
Because maybe she doesn't know.
But she does know. I know she knows.
And do-si-dos.
Do-si-do. But it also got me to thinking. Like I looked up, and this is stupid because most of these. Well, I've heard a few of them, but I guess some of them I've never heard. So I looked up slang from the '90s, which you and I should know the most, right?
Oh yeah, ask me, and I'll see if I know
so
them.
yeah, okay.
Okay,
so
cool.
do you know what it means to bone out?
I know in terms of cooking,
Okay.
where you take the bone out of a chicken.
Okay, no, this is '90s slang. So
I'm
to
saying,
bone
like,
out,
putting your dong out.
no.
Okay, what is it?
A bone out means to leave.
Really,
Apparently.
never said
Never,
that. Hey
I've
guys,
never
I'm
heard
gonna-
that one.
I'm going to
Bone out.
If I said I'm going to bone out, it means I'm taking a chicken and taking the bones out of the chicken.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, give me another
one. This one you should know is bugging.
Like you're bugging me?
Bugging, bugging. I'm bugging.
You're straight
I'm
bugging.
bugging. Yeah.
Like annoying, right? I'm
Well,
bothering.
no. Oh man, I'm bugging out.
Oh, like tripping out.
Yeah, freaking
Okay.
out. Yeah.
Never. I always never. No.
Okay, how about cheddar?
Money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cheddar's money. I knew that one. This one I've never. Well, I kind of know what this is, but I've never heard it in this context. But they have lurker,
Like someone creeping.
basically. But it's a person who enters an electronic chat room without making a contribution. A lurker.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
you can lurk on like message boards or
MSN.
YouTube YouTube channels and things like that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's just I've never really heard it. When I was growing up, I'd never really heard the word lurker.
I knew lurker.
Okay.
The reason you didn't know about the lurkers because you were probably
I was the
I was gonna say
lurker.
you probably were the lurker because
If I didn't know what it was me.
it was you.
Props.
It's just like a fist bump.
Yeah. Props, dude. Give somebody
Yeah.
credit, right? Talk to the hand.
Oh my god, because the face ain't listening, but you got to talk to the finger because you ain't worthy of the hand.
Okay. How about a scrub?
I don't want no scrubs because the scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging on
Riding in
the
the
passenger
best
side.
side of his best
Best
friend's
friend's
ride.
ride. Trying to holla at me. I love that song.
Yeah.
Yes. How about pigeons? Do you know that one?
That's also a song by them, is it not?
No, it's by another guy. It's about a guy into their response of the Scrubs song.
Oh, okay.
And a
Okay.
pigeon is a woman who's the equivalent of a scrub.
Of a scrub. Okay.
And it's like
basically
I
a
don't want
loser.
No pigeon. It was really bad.
And then the last one here is whacked.
Like crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
then I just did some work right now and I
Okay.
found a website with 20 words and phrases slang from the early 2000s.
Okay.
That should absolutely bring you back. We're going to start with number 20.
Okay.
Booyah.
Booyah. Boom shakalaka. Yep.
It's just an exclamation of excitement.
Yeah. I remember doing that. Like you play basketball, you hit a basket. Booyah.
Chillax.
Chill out, man. Just chillax. Calm down.
Let's chill and relax at the same time.
Yep. That's like beyond calm.
Now, I've never used this one. Mega.
Mega.
It's, yeah.
Like that's mega, like big. I don't know.
There
That's
was
mega.
a way to describe something radical or awesome, similar to cool.
So what's wrong with using the words radical and awesome? Why do you have to use mega?
Radical.
Radical, man.
Home skillet.
Is that where you cook something at home on a skillet?
No, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Another term for a friend.
That's like your home fry.
What's up, home skillet or home
Yeah.
slice?
Home
or,
slice, yeah.
or dope homie. I've never called someone a dope homie.
Dope homie.
It says sucky, but that doesn't seem like a
Sucky?
yeah. But it's a sort of grotesque reaction to something that is bad and relatively mediocre level. That's what it says. But I'm thinking something else because in terms of slang, sucky always meant shitty.
Yeah.
Wes Kraken.
What's cracking? What's up? How's it going?
How you doing?
How you doing?
And then like same with poppin'
Hoppin'? Yeah. Like
Poppin'.
this. Oh, poppin'. I thought you
Yeah.
said hoppin'.
and dog. What's up,
Dog.
dog?
DAWG.
Yeah,
Dog. What's
yeah.
up, dog? My
And
brother,
bounce.
my
How
homie.
about bounce?
Bounce? Yeah, I'm going to bounce. I've heard that.
See?
Yeah.
Or
I'm
peace
going
out.
to go. Peace out, Holmes.
Peace out, Napoleon.
Peace out, Holmes.
Stoked.
Stoked. Oh, I've used stoked.
I still use stoked.
Yeah, I've used stoked.
Man, I'm old.
Yep.
How about baller?
Ball. No, I know that, but
Yeah.
and the only reason I know that is from the TV show Ballers with The Rock.
No, this is similar to awesome. Baller was a way to describe things as being cool or exciting in the early mid 2000s.
Yeah,
You got served,
you got served. Yeah, from
but it's just
that date, not that date
owned.
movie.
It's another word for owned.
Yeah,
And then owned is on the list. Literally owned, and you got served. One
that's the
after
same
another.
thing. Yeah,
Biatch. Self-explanatory.
Biatch. Yeah,
Then you got word.
word. Oh yeah, I use word. I've
Word
used
to
word.
your mother.
Yeah, word.
Trashed.
Yep,
Like that, I think.
that
is
was
not-
our other episode where we all got trashed.
But I don't think that's a slogan. That's just. I
You
guess
got
it is.
trashed. You got beat up.
Yeah. That's hot.
I hate that
That's
stupid
hot.
Paris Hilton.
And then crunk, which is also another word for trashed.
Isn't that a dance too?
No, that's crumping.
Oh, I thought it was crunk.
No, crunk is a guy from Emperor's New Groove. Also,
Oh, that's what's his name with the deep voice for Putty?
hey,
Isn't it?
Peter.
Yeah,
Hey, Peter.
that's a good impression.
Hey, Peter. It also means drunk, getting drunk. And then bling.
Yeah, yeah, bling.
Shiny shit.
Yeah, lots of jewelry.
To
Bling,
me,
bling.
this doesn't sound like the early 2000s. This sounds like yesterday.
Yeah, that sounds like our age. That doesn't
Yeah.
sound like 2000s. For
If someone
sure.
came up with new slang, I'd be like, "What the fuck are they talking about?" I guess we feel like how what's his name? Oh my god, I'm terrible with names, Chris. What's going on?
what's his name?
Kevin. How he felt
Yeah.
when we talked about buckets, rocket buckets, and
Okay.
boxing.
So let's do this for Kevin because Kevin is a little bit.
He's the
older.
inspiration.
He's
Is he
a
the
little yeah.
inspiration of this episode?
He is my inspiration.
This episode is brought to you by Kevin.
So Kevin is a little bit older than us. We're gonna do some.
How old is Kevin? He doesn't seem that old.
I think there's somewhere between 5 and 10 years difference between us.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
Somewhere around there.
He does not look old at
at
all.
least 5 years.
Kevin, is Chris dissing you right now? Is he dissing?
Stop sucking up to him.
No, I actually don't think he's that old though.
I think he is probably between 45 and 50.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry, Kevin. We're discussing you, and you're not even here to rebuttal.
Buttle.
So okay, I have some from the 80s. So because Kevin,
Ooh.
so most of these I've never heard of. So I don't know if Kevin's heard of them. I'm be interested to see if he has.
So
But I'll
let's
tell
see
you
if I
what
know
they
these
mean.
ones. Let's see if I
So
know.
there's ash people.
Like smoke them.
No,
Like kill 'em,
it's
shoot 'em?
ash people are people who wore all black, aka goths. Ash people.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I would have thought they were
man.
like. I would have thought they were like albinos.
Yeah, I've never heard that.
You never heard albinos or ash people?
Ash people. I've heard of
Okay.
albinos.
How about crab people?
Crab people?
Look like
Crab
crab
people.
tastes like people.
Sorry. Bag your face,
Like put a bag on your head.
i.e., you're ugly. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yeah, I don't know that.
U-G-L-Y.
What? You, ain't got
got
no
no-
alibi.
You're ugly.
Mm.
You ugly.
Barf me out, but you got to say it. Barf me out.
I thought you said barf meow.
No.
Barf meow.
Meow.
Barf
Now-
meow.
Now you sound like David from Schitt's Creek. Barf meow.
Barf meow, which is so barf meow. It's like
Yeah.
barf meow.
Yeah, exactly. You sound like you said it. Meow now.
I did. Because I did say meow.
Um,
Now it's stuck in my head. I'm gonna make a new phrase, but I'm assuming that's like gross me out.
yeah, Valley Girl expression used to express disgust.
They were not called Valley Girls back in the day. Chris.
Well, that's what I don't get. It says Valley Girl.
They were called Molly Ringwalds.
Yeah, that's true. A chew?
A chew.
CHEEUH with an exclamation mark. Chew?
What does it mean?
It says, yeah, totally, duh. Basically just a sound. Chia. Oh, it's chia.
Ch.
Chia.
No way.
Chia.
Cha.
Chia. That's like Bill and Ted, right?
Wayne's
Chia.
World. It's Wayne's
Or
World.
Wayne's World. Yeah.
Cha. No way. Okay, give me another.
Clydesdale.
Like a working horse? Like she's
A big all-American boy.
Oh,
That
he's
boy
a
there is a
Clydesdale.
Clydesdale.
I've been called the Clydesdale, so
Kirk out.
jerk out with your Kirk out. I have no
It's
idea.
to freak out.
Who the fuck said these?
I don't know. They're all from the 80s.
My dad used to say like the one he's like, "Don't be a L7 baby, square."
Square, yeah.
Yeah,
Mall maggot.
someone that just stays at the mall.
Yeah,
We
kids
call
who
it like a mall rat.
mall rat. Yeah, but
That's what we
mall
call them.
maggot. I've never heard that.
That sounds terrible. We called them mall
Yeah.
rats. They sounded better.
Yeah, I know this next one. I've heard this one. What's your damage?
What's your problem, brah?
Yep. Yeah. And then this last one I've never heard, but maybe this is something. A Zeke.
Is there more?
Nope, just Zeke.
Zeke?
Zeke.
Like a geek?
But it's a major geek. A Zeke. He's not a geek. He's a Zeke.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That
So
sounds-
we're Zekes.
No, I'm a Zork.
I'm a
Zork.
Zork.
I'm
That's
a
a
dork.
video. So let me go
Weird.
back now. Paula messaged me. So Hansel and Gretel is Moan Ghettos.
Moan Ghettos.
Because he couldn't say Hansel and Gretel, so he said
Oh.
Moan Ghettos. I'm Moan Ghettos. So that's another
Really?
yeah, Moan Ghettos.
See, we had other like slang at work. I don't know if I should say this because it was like men and women at our work, like when I was working at Canadian Tire,
Mm-hmm.
describing customers. But it was like, so let me clarify this. It was men and women like that worked with me. We were using these words to describe other men and women. So it wasn't just guys doing it about girls. It was guys and girls doing it about guys and girls. So you'd walk by and you'd be like, school bus, aisle 7. So you'd walk over to aisle 7, take a look. And a school bus is a hot parent,
Oh, okay, yeah.
right?
Yep.
Then you'd say a coach, like a coach or like a higher end, like a tour bus is a hot group of
Okay.
people, like just a group of friends. They're very good looking.
Yep.
And then you'd call the other one public transit, and they were not good. They had like a nice body, but they were not good.
Okay.
That's what it was.
So I got one I remember from high school. So being in high school and your young boys, what is your attention on? Of course, the females,
Yeah.
girls, right?
Yeah.
And there was a girl that all of us thought she was like smoking, like
The
super
bee's
hot.
knees?
The bee's knees. We used to call her Gillette.
Really?
Yeah. Gillette, you know why?
Why?
Because Gillette is the best a man can get. So her nickname was Gillette. So it'd be like, oh, did you see Gillette today?
Did she know her nickname was Gillette?
No, we were in grade 9, and I think she was in like grade 12. So
Oh, so she was like a far reach.
oh
Like,
yeah, big
yeah.
time. Yeah.
like what was it? Like Stifler's mom almost, or like the person that in what's that movie with the Jennifer Love Hewitt, where the guy like writes a note about him
Can't
loving
hardly.
her? Yeah,
Is that can't hardly wait?
One of them, yeah, similar like that, like the
Yeah.
girl you don't think you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, did you ever use this slang? Extra.
Mm.
Don't be so extra.
What? No, never heard
Extra.
that
You never
before.
been called extra?
Extra.
No.
No,
It's
read
not
all
like
about
that.
it. Not
No,
that. No.
Just don't like kind of like a kiss ass. Don't overdo it.
Oh, like a brown noser.
Yeah, don't be extra. Why
Yeah,
are you being
brown
so
nose.
extra? Why are you doing so much? Why are you making this all
That
look bad?
sounds like something that would be said nowadays.
No, this is like when I was in high school.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. You remember Box Out?
Nope.
Box Out was a game we played. And if you got sworn into Box Out, the only way you could get out of Box Out is if the person who swore you in let you out.
What?
And it's when you're walking in the halls
Yeah.
and you had shit in your hands.
Yeah.
Someone can run down the hall and go, box out, and then smack it your stuff. And if it knocks it out of your hands, they get to keep your shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never
I-
heard of that.
I went to class one day without any books, nothing. Like an idiot, I didn't put it in my backpack. I'm like, oh, this is a great day walking with like this fucking. my
So
gym- my-
did they actually take your stuff?
We got it back. I got it back like in a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
Huh.
they took it. But then I took their stuff.
I got a really good slang that we haven't mentioned. You'll know this one. Stop being a cake eater.
Oh, I love that one. Mighty Ducks.
So apparently, cake eater during the 1920s, calling somebody a cake eater was a slightly nicer way of calling them a ladies' man. Today, calling someone a cake eater is a slightly nicer way of calling them a guy who may be eating too many pastries. What?
No, see, I always use cake eater as like an upper class.
Yeah,
Someone
that's
who's
what-
excessively
yeah.
well off, you know.
Yeah,
they-
exactly. Cake eater. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they get to have their cake and eat it too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They were able to afford said cake.
Yeah. Did you know that the slang term for hot dogs is bags o' mystery?
I called it mystery meat.
Yeah, and street meat. That's what I always call it. Street meat.
Street meat, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing's better than good street meat after you've been drinking, though. Wait, see,
Oh,
but the thing is now, street
yes.
meat is a different thing.
how so?
Is let your mind go to the gutter.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you want to do that, yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the one thing I don't like is when they reuse our slang and they make it something different. But then again, I
Mhm.
guess other generations like I hate when these generations use our slang and
And then stuff just so okay. Do this one to me. You might know this. What is yeet?
yeet, isn't it when you throw something? I just watched
Well,
every
you
video I've
yeet
watched with
right?
it. Huh?
You yeet something.
Yeah, you
kick
chuck
or
it, you
throw
it. Yeah.
So that's what that means. Yeet.
I don't know.
Okay.
Like,
Eh.
I always thought, like, people were like every video I watched, a girl was like drinking a pop, and she's like, "This thing is empty, yeet!" And she just threw it into a group of people, and she yelled "yeet!" Or like another girl was walking by and she grabbed a girl's wig and she went "yeet!" and pulled the wig off.
Really?
So I don't know what. Maybe go to Urban Dictionary because it's in Cambridge Dictionary.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything. Hold on. Urban.
Totes. That's totes.
Not totes. Totes my goats.
Totes.
Yeet. The word yeet is a word.
I use
is a
dope
word
a
that
lot.
can change your life. Do you have a boyfriend? Not yeet. No,
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't think. Oh, it's Y
Why
E
E-E-T?
T. Yes.
Yeah. Yeet. There's a video
Oh.
on YouTube.
It's like, I guess it's like what we used to say when you'd throw it and you'd be like swish, or like,
Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't want to say the player's name because he's unfortunately dead, but we would say like Kobe when we throw
Yeah.
like the ball. Or
Yeah,
the-
yeah. Kobe.
That's the version. Yeet.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because this says Alex finishes his soda and proceeds to yeet his empty can into a trash bin. Alex, while throwing the can, yeet. So yeah, that's exactly what it is. Kobe.
Yeet is an exclamation of excitement, approval, surprise, or all-around energy, often issued when doing a dance move or throwing something. I'm just gonna I'm gonna go upstairs and do a dance with Ash. I'm like, yeet,
Yeet.
yeet.
You're gonna throw
Yeet.
your wife? That's not very
No,
nice.
I'm not gonna throw. I'm just gonna do a dance move. It says when doing a dance move. Yeet, yeet. Weird. Okay, do you have any more?
I'm looking
You should
up
have
some-
asked your kids.
I'm looking up some dirty ones now.
Do you know what free shavakadu is?
Yes, I know that one. That one's. I say that to all the kids all the time. Free shavakadu.
It's fresh avocado.
Fresh avocado.
It's just, it was the way the sign pronounced it, or had it.
I just love it because my kids, I learn this stuff from them, and then I can say it. And
You try to be.
and
You're
you
like
try
the
to be-
dad. You're like the dad that does the TikTok dances and tries to be cool and then pulls a muscle.
Oh, so the dad. I follow the dad on Instagram, and I've shared some with
I do
you,
as
right?
well. Yeah, I followed it once you
Um,
started sharing with me.
Yeah. So the ones I love, and then I actually say a lot of these. So let me bring some up.
Ooh.
So
if you haven't followed the dad anyway, it's a very good
yeah, it's
Instagram
good. Yeah.
page.
Oh, see, that's I want the dad. Because like I'll say, all right, let's get this road on the show.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like changing things,
Yeah,
little
yeah,
things.
yeah, exactly. I say like if I tie something down to the car, I'll be like, yeah, that's not going anywhere.
Yes, every dad has
Right?
to do this.
Yep.
You have to
Or-
make that noise. Yeah.
When you got a stud finder and you're trying to find it and you hold it to your chest, beep, beep, Oh, I found the stud.
I have found the stud.
Yeah.
That stuff is the best.
Yeah.
Did you read the story on the dad?
Nope.
So a truck was tipped over. Like it got in an accident and went over the side of a bridge. And when it was like that, they saved the people, but like a guy went to the bridge and he looked and he saw a baby had fallen 30 feet into the water below. Literally hit the water, and the guy dove in and saved the baby. The baby and the guy is doing fine. And the dad posted about it because he didn't want. And then when the guy saved the baby, he's like, he didn't want to be known or anything like this. He just wanted to be brought up, just save the kid. That's what he had to do. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So then they finally found out who it was and they got his side of the story. And he's like, yeah, I went over to check on the people. And then when I looked and I saw the baby in the water, she was floating on her back and then she went under the water. So he's like, my dad instincts kicked in because he has a kid. And he's like, if it was my kid. And like the people said, they saw him. They said he just ran and swan dived like off the side of a bridge 30 feet into the water below.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, are you kidding me? This dude just like literally did like Spider-Man, just dove off.
Yeah.
And like his wife is beside him crying as they're talking about it. And they're like, are you okay? Are you so happy? I'm like, oh, of course I'm proud of my husband. But what you don't realize is he's like deathly afraid of heights.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But like he didn't hesitate apparently.
Yeah, he just did it.
He just did it. And he's like, dad reaction, man. Dad instincts kick in. It's like, nope, doing this.
Yeah.
And like that's the one thing I like about the dad, because it's like it has like funny stuff, but then it has serious stuff too.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow, that's amazing. Well, you hear the stories about like people that get in car accidents and like open doors that they shouldn't be able to open or lift things out of the way, right?
Strength,
parent strength, right? It happens to anybody. It's just that adrenaline running through your body, right?
Yeah. But it's a good website, a good Instagram page if you haven't.
Yeah, definitely follow them. How about a tallywhacker?
I don't know what that is, but I've used the.
You don't know what a tallywhacker?
No.
Penis tallywhacker?
Oh, I thought it was something different.
No. Skin flute? A beef whistle?
Yeah, the one-eyed yogurt thrower.
Mr. Happy?
How do you spell tallywhacker?
Tallly
And then
Whacker. Tallywhacker.
a tallywhacker is a stick used to keep score.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
You're a pervert.
The quiver bone?
Never
Love rocket?
Never. The one-eyed
love gun
monster.
Well, the number one on this list is the trouser snake.
It is the Tom Lompus.
Tom Lompus is our number one.
It's my number one. And if I hear about any of you guys using my goddamn slang,
you don't want credit for it. Everybody can use it. They just have to give you credit.
I'm coming for you. No, because I stole it from somebody else.
But anytime they say Tom Lompus, you get a check for $5.
If that's really how it worked, I would be paying everybody for everything that I say. So no, this is not how it works, Chris.
Why? It should.
I don't have enough money. I steal everything. Everything I say that people think is funny or cool, I stole that shit.
Stolen from somebody else?
Yeah, I stole it from Better Fraser.
Or Future Fraser?
No, just Better Fraser. There's another
Fraser
that's just strictly better than me in every way. Much cooler, funnier, not as fat. Just, he's a better Fraser. 17 kids, 75 cars, all made of chocolate.
That's a lot of kids, sir. A lot of kids.
Well, Better Fraser can really procreate. He's got 2 Tom Lompuses. One on each hip and you just go side to side.
So Jesus Christ. So getting off topic here.
That's every podcast.
That's well, have you been watching the biographies on A&E?
I don't have A&E, Chris.
Oh, that's right. I already talked to you about this, didn't I?
You did, and now you make me feel stupid.
So everybody that's listening, if you have A&E and you're a fan of wrestling,
it's wrestling, Chris.
Wrestling. Make sure you check out the biographies on there. So I've watched the Stone Cold Steve Austin.
This has nothing to do with slangs.
I know. Well, Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's a nickname. The rattlesnake. There we go.
But it's not slang. It's a nickname.
And then, well, it'll stomp a mud hole in your ass. There you go. Is that slang? Gonna beat you up.
Wrestling.
But the Rowdy Roddy Piper one was really good, and the Macho Man one I enjoyed. And I'm partway through the Booker T one right now. Those are the only ones that have been released so far.
The Macho Man.
Oh yeah!
Every time you have to do that impression of him, your neck has to tense up.
And my throat hurts after
Yeah.
doing that. Oh
Yeah, you gotta get yourself a Slim Jim.
yeah! Oh yeah! But they're all very very good.
I
You
always
need to
push-
watch them.
I always push my jaw out
Out
when
and
I
then
do, and then the neck tenses up when you do the Macho Man. That just sounds like you're watching something you shouldn't be watching when we're doing a podcast.
But yes,
So-
I know it's off topic. You need to watch them at some. You need to get them through the.
I
dark
also
web
want
or
to watch
something.
the thing where they go looking for the
That one's
wrestling.
pretty. Yeah, the
Yeah.
wrestling memorabilia
Yeah.
because. So I watched the
There's a
Mankind,
Mankind one and,
one, yeah, and then
Kane.
Undertaker and Kane, and then Jerry the King Lawler one. I haven't watched that one yet. I'm not a big fan of his, so
I don't like Jerry King Lawler. He's a jerk.
yeah,
He's a good heel
douche.
though. He's a good heel. That's what
Good
he played.
heel, but he's a douche. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so this is gonna be. We're talking about another podcast right now because we're obviously done the slang thing. We're talking about wrestling.
yeah.
This is our ending. We're winding down this episode.
Yeah.
Who do you think's gonna win the not so special podcast bet?
Well,
Because it's ending next month or
next-
this
so-
whenever this episode
Yeah.
is released.
which is the end of this month. They normally record like right at the end of the month and release it right away.
Yeah. So who do you think?
So I've got from the beginning. I've said Josh has got it. Derek is no offense, Derek, you're too lazy to post things. So, or maybe busy is the better word.
Yeah, I'll call him. Now he's coming for you. He's coming for your fucking throat, son.
Oh, but he'll own it. He'll be like, yeah, I know. I just don't want to do it, and I don't have the time to do it.
yeah,
but-
busy's the more correct term, I believe.
Busy, yeah, not lazy, busy. Because Josh has the lead right now, by a few $100s, I think. So
I still believe in Derek.
depends. He's the big seller. Josh is the little items, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, I think Josh also has an easier time making profit because he does find a lot of his stuff that he does.
Yeah,
sell.
he got his trash treasures. Check out those videos on YouTube. Also,
He's been very lucky with that. Well, to be fair, Derek is very lucky too in terms of finding stuff and paying a very, very good price for them. It's just free is always better than paying anything if you're going to try and sell it again, right?
yeah, 100%.
So, nothing against Josh, but I'm Team Derek.
All right. I got Team Josh.
I already have a shirt, and it's Derek's face.
Is it like Steve-O where he's giving the 2 thumbs up?
No, it's over my belly, and then I cut a hole where his mouth is, and then I put hot dogs in his mouth, and it goes into my belly button. It goes yum 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 yum. No, but I'm team Derek. I think it's a really cool challenge. I was actually talking to Josh.
Yeah, you cheated on me.
Well, no, you didn't have the game freaking updated.
Yeah, I still don't, and we haven't even talked about that. The Fraser issued a challenge to the Not So Special podcast to play some
Rocket League because it's free to play.
It's free for everybody.
Yeah, I played with Josh just to get my bearings from have not played that game.
Last
time
I
played
played
was
was when
with
I
you,
played with
me,
you,
Paula,
and
and Ashley.
Yeah, that was the last time I played too.
Unicorn fart gas.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was very fun. It was very interesting to play. I think Derek is going to be streaming it. Thursdays is his gaming night, and now Thursdays are my off days. So
Yes, so maybe
It
next
works.
Thursday, I guess, eh?
tomorrow,
Tomorrow, I gotta upload. I don't know if I can go tomorrow. Maybe
do it.
I gotta turn the PS4 on and update.
It's
Rocket League.
it's not a big update.
Okay.
I just updated. It took me like not even an hour.
Okay, maybe I'll turn it on tonight and do that then.
Yeah, just turn it on, put it on rest mode, and go to bed.
Okay, I'll try that.
And then even now, you and me can play. We can get you're back in the
Play-
rhythm.
we can play before we play them tomorrow, just to
Yeah,
make sure.
it's fun. It's a fun game. We were
oh, it's
so I
an
was playing
awesome
with Josh,
game. I love it.
and I was saying so. Because I was like, I go, Josh, it's a pizza bet, right? He's like, yeah, it's a pizza bet. I go, did you guys discuss what the toppings are? And he's like, no. And I'm like, winner gets Wagyu beef steak pizza, $300 steak pizza.
Nice.
But no, I think that's a really cool. We should do something. We should steal that idea from them.
And do it buy. You don't sell stuff online though.
No, for like most people you drove in your bus. I win.
Oh, well, that's not fair.
Uh, Most hair on your testicles. I win. No, we should think of something and we should steal that idea because that's what good Canadians do.
A steal idea. Well, that's their
Yeah.
whole show now, right? I got to send them our intro about hurting themselves today.
I was
They
going to
need it-
make them one.
They need it for the next episode.
I was going to
so,
make a Josh hurt himself today and a Derek hurt himself today one.
Yeah, they need them.
Because they're apparently hurting themselves more than we are. I did not hurt myself.
I didn't hurt myself, but I am hurting.
Is it just old age hurt, Chris?
Yes, it's my shoulders, my duodenum, my shoulders.
Aren't you
and
getting your shoulder replaced?
I need to, both of them possibly.
You're going to be like more robo than man?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna be like Gamora.
Gamora?
Yeah,
No,
or
Nebula.
not Gamora. Nebula.
Nebula.
Sorry, Nebula. I meant Nebula.
God, I'm so embarrassed.
I can't.
So-
Is that gonna be one of the questions when you quiz me?
No, but now I know some of these questions are going to stump your ass. I even made an intro.
Oh, did you? Ooh, I'm
I-
excited.
Yeah, I made an intro very similar. Not like a Price is Right one,
Mhm.
but
Family
it is-
Feud.
no. It is on point. It is on point. I wrote my own lyrics.
Ooh, okay,
Yeah, I actually made a song
nice.
using background music from another song, but I made a song.
That's awesome. I can't wait now.
Yeah, man. I enjoy that kind of stuff. It's fun. Stop yawning.
I'm not.
Oh,
how
did I
did you
tell
know
you
I was?
something?
How did you know I was yawning?
'Cause I heard you go like this.
Oh,
Did I tell you we're on YouTube now?
yes,
Our last two
yes.
episodes
The
are on
last
YouTube.
last two. Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
just the last one.
And we already got a copyright strike.
For what?
Bruno Mars.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So I got to keep them less than 5 seconds.
Is it
Oh, yeah.
R3 Podcasts? Is that the YouTube channel?
I don't know.
No, I
No, I
can't.
don't know.
No. Anyways, yeah. So
You
if
can
you
find us
want
on
to,
YouTube. Yeah.
if you want to listen to us on YouTube, you don't get to see us, but the audio is there.
Josh
um,
actually hooked me up again with something that he uses to capture his video, and then he uses just his DSLR to capture video. It's like like a mini capture card.
There's only one episode on YouTube. You lied to me.
Okay, that's fine.
And we only have one subscriber, which is me. So you're not even subscribed to us.
Why would I subscribe to us? I've subscribed to us on every other goddamn thing,
And we have one view of the video,
which is me.
which is you.
But no one knew we were on YouTube, so now they know.
All right. So go and look up R3 Productions on YouTube if
Yeah,
you
we're
feel like
R3
watching
Productions.
us. R3 Productions on YouTube. We need to get to 100 subscribers so we can get our own name for the channel. Is that how it works?
I think so, and then also we'll maybe do a video. I don't know, like a face reveal, but our faces are on the damn thumbnails.
Yeah, we can do, I don't know, we'll get some webcams and we'll record video to go with the audio.
Yeah, maybe. I'm fine with this. That just means I have to wear a shirt.
You know, you don't have to. It's okay.
They don't want to see this goddamn Wookiee chest. Oh, by the way, have you watched The Bad Batch yet?
No, we're watching Marvel movies. I don't have time.
Chris, you're starting to sound like you said like Derek was.
What?
Lazy.
Oh,
See?
no.
How do you like? I just
no.
defended my man Derek.
Josh is going to win.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Derek gonna win. Okay,
We're-
that's our bet.
We've really been all that's our bet.
That is our bet. Yeah.
And
let's-
what are we betting?
a Blumpkin.
Oh, I don't want a Blumpkin. Oh, God. That's another
Um,
slang term you now need to explain to everybody.
A Blumpkin is when you are getting a blowjob while you are pooping.
Why? I don't know. Oh, Jesus.
I constantly keep asking Ashley for a Blumpkin. She's like, "What do you want for your birthday?" Blumpkin. I'm not giving you a Blumpkin.
Oh.
It's just a running joke that we have.
Yes, a joke.
Yeah, let's do a bet. You and me.
Okay.
I say Derek's gonna win.
And I got Josh.
Okay, so what are we betting?
I
We
don't
could
know.
do like a takeout because I can get takeout delivered to you from here.
We
Like
could-
I could order you. I could order you a pizza,
Well, we can save it for camp.
or we could do whatever you want.
Yeah, we could save something for camp. We just got to decide what it's going to be.
You want to do beer?
Yeah, we just do beer or something.
Let's
Sure.
do it. Let's do a 6-pack of beer.
6-pack of beer. All right.
Okay. So
And
Derek,
then we'll get pictures of the loser giving it to the winner.
I'm just gonna give you a Stone Cold Steve Austin beer bath.
And
Just dump.
then
Here's your
stun me.
winner. Yeah. boom, throw you in the water. But yeah, that's our bet. So Derek, you better goddamn win. Derek.
Josh is gonna win. It's all
Nah,
Josh.
No. People like
Josh,
and yet
Josh,
again, you need to
Josh,
check out this
Josh.
podcast. You need to check out the Not So Special podcast so you know what we're talking about. It's a very good podcast.
Yeah, because those of you that haven't listened to it have no idea what the hell we're talking about right now. So, but most people listening to us will know.
To be fair, not many people know what the hell we're talking about anyway.
This has been an all over episode, and
That's
the title works.
That's fine. You know how many times we've said that?
What the title works?
Yeah,
it
a
always
lot.
works.
I know,
Yeah.
but we say that a lot.
Yeah, well, I know.
It's okay. People love us anyway. We're that like that cute. We're like the puppy of the podcast community. You know,
Everybody loves us, but nobody wants us.
which is why we need to win Podcast of the Year.
If it comes back,
It better come back because, like I said, I stand by this. If we win Podcast of the Year, I'm buying a wrestling belt,
I know,
and I'm buying you one too. But yours is a stupid one.
because we will be the podcast champions of the
Well,
world.
I'm getting you the cruiserweight champion belt. Whatever the TV champion. I'm getting you the what's it called? The Zack Ryder Bro title.
Oh, the bro title.
Yeah.
Woo woo woo.
Woo woo woo. But I guess that's it for this episode of Ramble, Record, and Repeat.
And ramble.
About
As
Tom
Fraser,
Office's-
yes, as Fraser said, we are on YouTube now, so check us out
Yay.
there if you feel like listening to us there. Obviously, we're on all media that's out there. YouTube or not YouTube, Google and Spotify and Apple.
and Podbean.
So listen to us where you want. Follow us on social media at R3_podcast or at Nintendo Hodge.
Yep.
And tweet us what are some weird slang
Slangs.
terms or sayings you had from when you were a child that just don't make sense or that you use to this day to describe something like
Or-
Tom Lampas's or Segalth.
Are you Team Derek or Team Josh?
Yeah. Team Josh all the way.
Whatever. Had enough of this. Have a good one.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Ramble, Record, Repeat. Tune in next episode for... I really don't know.